Alright, what's up guys? It's it's me, the co-owner of the GWE YouTube channel, and today I'm here to do ups and downs of the show that happened just yesterday. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and without any hesitation, we're gonna get right into this. Uh, we started off the show with Kenny Omega, which was, or term, I guess, which is really cool, because, I mean, like, as long as I've been in GWE, I haven't seen term on like getting any screen time. So I thought this was pretty cool. It's like it's a W, to hype up their match for the for GWE Mania versus the Undisputed Era. I thought it was pretty cool to do that. So on to the next segment. Okay, so for the next match on the card, which was King Danger taking on CJ, I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs down because I think CJ had like just debuted with a generic ass theme song and 3-0'd King Danger, who's been in GWE for a little bit. So I think I'm just gonna have to get that thumbs down. Sorry. Okay, so the next match was the Pepsi Man taking on Superwind, which I thought was pretty underwhelming, mainly because half of the match I was just scrolling up through Discord trying to find the brackets that are happening at King of the Ring, you doofus. And also, it was like just domination for Superwind, which is like it's always boring, and it was just an exhibition match. So, sadly, gonna have to give it another thumbs down. By this point, though, this show is probably completely given up. Like Jay's not here, Devin's running it. Just a whole lot of confusion happening. But from this point on, I don't think that many more thumbs up will be happening. But besides that, thumbs down, 1 to 2. Okay, so pretty much after that happened, it was Jay versus Rybread in a match that I think like a lot of people were confused on. Like, we thought that was the King of the Ring match because that's what the bracket said, but I guess it was, the other Jay. So that match happened, and it's gonna be a down because it was another impromptu match that really didn't have much explanation for it, and that's annoying. And the more and more it happens, the more and more downs we get. Pretty sure we're at either 4 or 3 now. And we just move on. Okay, so after that we had the Apocalypse and Demon Balor segment. So pretty much the way it went down was Brian was forced to come out and cut a promo. And pretty much he was like, oh, I can't wait to kick the Demon's ass at King of the Ring with Carlos Rex. And pretty much the Demon interrupted him and beat him down with a chair. And then, like, walked off. And Brian, like, was like, you won't be so lucky. Or, like, the Apocalypse births demons like you. And at King of the Ring, I'm gonna dead. Which was a very weird comment. But it kind of fit. So you can't be mad, really. On the other end, it's like friggin' teleported behind me, which freaked the heck out of me. So, I'm actually gonna give this segment an up because it kind of showed what the demon can do while still keeping Brian heel, hyping up the King of the Ring match, a good go home segment to hype up the Mania match, and maybe even potentially a Mania match between Carlos Rex and Grand Mysterio. But besides that, it's like 2 to 3, no, 2 to 4 now. On to the next one. Okay, so moving on to pretty much the main event, or the last match of the evening, you had a triple threat that basically was just to book the last 3 people that weren't booked. You had you had LM Punk, the global champion, and you had Grand Mysterio, one half of the tag team champions, and the takedown champion. So basically, the way this went down, LM Punk and Grand just kind of went after since he got low after fighting LM, and they eliminated him, got the heels, and Grand went over LM Punk clean, and that was that. Gonna give it a down because it was once more impromptu and didn't really explain anything, but Jay wasn't here, so not much storyline could be made. Overall, this was a really bad show because of lack of authority that was needed to actually make the show good. Ending the night with a 2-to-5 ratio is not exactly positive. all I can say is that I hope that King of the Ring is much better than this, and that I have a much funner time doing ups and downs for King of the Ring. Other than that, I'll see you all later. Thank you for tuning in for GWE Ups and Downs for the go home show to King of the Ring. I'm just gonna give you a little update on the card we have so far. We have the tag team titles being defended between Super Balor and Grand Mysterio taking on the Apocalypse in Brian Apoc and Carlos Rex. Other than that, I don't really know much else beyond that in the card. Not much else has been hyped up. However, that will be different for GWE Mania. And in the King of the Ring matches, you have Apoc versus Flight, Grand versus Will, Jay versus Rye, and Lacrit versus you have Lacrit versus someone. And I hope you all enjoyed GWE Ups and Downs, and I'll see you all later at King of the Ring.